Thanks for staying with us on The Middleman on Enterprise TV. My case. Should INEC Chairman resign? So here's the question no one in power seems eager to answer directly. Not because resignation is fashionable, not because Nigerians enjoy drama, but because trust, the currency of elections, has been stretched thin, dangerously thin. Elections are not just events, they are contracts between the people and the system, between hope and outcome. And when that contract is questioned, when citizens begin to ask whether their votes truly count, the problem is no longer technical, it is moral. Now, some will argue no system is perfect, fair point, but imperfection is not the issue, accountability is. In functioning democracies, leadership is not just about authority, it is about consequence. If the head of an institution presides over a process that millions perceive as flawed, even if he did not personally design every failure, he becomes the face of that failure. That's the burden of leadership. However, resignation also does not fix a broken system. If the INEC chairman steps down today, does that automatically restore credibility? Or does it simply give the illusion of accountability while the deeper structural issues remain? INEC's problems did not start with Amukbiton, and they will not end with one resignation. We're dealing with a system where electoral laws are inconsistently enforced, political interference is a constant shadow, and INEC's independence is more theory than practice. Nigerians are not just asking for someone to leave office. They are asking for assurance that the next election will not feel like deja vu. 1 trillion naira wasted, lives wasted. If resignation becomes the only response to failure, we risk normalizing a cycle where individuals take the fall, but institutions never reform. But if there is no consequence at all, then we send an even more dangerous message that public trust can be eroded without cost. So where does that leave us? Right at the intersection of responsibility and reform. Democracy is not protected by titles nor tenures. It is protected by trust. And once that trust is broken, the question is no longer about one man's position. It becomes about whether the system itself still deserves the people's belief. So, should the INEC chairman resign? Maybe. But more importantly, should Nigeria accept anything less than real accountability? Here's my verdict. An electoral umpire cannot sound like a partisan actor and expect public trust to hold. If the chairman of the independent National Electoral Commission made a statement suggesting victory is sure for the All Progressives Congress APC in 2023, the implications are serious, even if the context is disputed or the statement misrepresented. Perception, trust is the currency. Even if INEC conducts a technically sound election, such a perception weakens post-election acceptance. In fragile democracies, perception alone can delegitimize outcomes. Globally, electoral management bodies operate under strict neutrality norms. Public commentary that appears predictive or preferential toward a candidate or party breaches expectations of non-partisanship. In Nigeria's context, especially ahead of 2027, this could deepen already existing concerns about electoral integrity. Voters respond to signals from authority. Voter apathy will only worsen. Nigeria has a history of post-election tensions. Statements suggesting predetermined outcomes can undermine security agency neutrality during elections. INEC's credibility has already been contested in recent cycles. INEC must therefore issue a clear, verifiable explanation, not the one posted a day after the president's aide posted it, further buttressing INEC's partisanship. The National Assembly inquiry should reinforce standards, not to say the president defending the INEC chairman's statements as that of a private citizen in 2023. There also should be no predictive, partisan, or ambiguous language from electoral officials. Amukbiton knows this, which is why he denied the handle until it was proven beyond doubt that he actually owns the handle. Democracy doesn't collapse only through rigging, it also erodes through loss of confidence. Amukbiton hinting at a predetermined winner Intentionally or not, as recently as the 2023 elections, strikes at the core of electoral credibility. In Nigeria's political environment, that's not a minor slip, it's a systemic risk. I hope all voters will register on citizenmonitors.com to digitally secure their polling units and prevent any perceived partisanship by INEC from resulting into voter apathy or non-credible elections. Nigeria will succeed.
Well,